AITA for telling my friend some truths about how she is living her life. My wife has a friend who we have both known for a long time. She's been a friend of my wife for a long time and would class her as a friend of mine too. She's always been quite wild and had plenty of failed relationships and gotten herself into trouble before. She seemed to turn a corner and really settle down with a guy for a couple of years. Both me and my wife liked the guy, he seemed to treat her well and we all got on well as a group. About 18 months she split up with a guy she had been with for a few years. Our friend basically said she felt bored and wanted more adventure. We were a bit perplexed as they seemed to be getting on really well and the guy had told me he was going to propose. Since they split up, this friend has really gone off the rails. She's always out, hooking up with random guys, smokes all the time and has seemed pretty depressed. She had an abortion last year too. She's been talking about the guy she was with before and alluded to regretting breaking up with him. We went out last night with her and a couple of other friends. It was a birthday celebration so turned into a heavy night and we lost our friend in the club. We tried to message her just to make sure she was safe but had no reply for hours. She eventually messaged just before lunchtime today to say she had hooked up with a guy and her phone had died and could we pick her up. The guy she had hooked up with is a uni student so we picked her up from the campus where he's staying. Bear in mind our friend is 28 and this guy was 19 apparently. We arrived and she was in a state. Dress straps broken, makeup run down her face, she looked awful. She got in the car and I started driving back to her place. She started moaning about how she always ends up in some sort of trouble but not taking any responsibility for herself. At this point, I lost my rag a little bit and had a go at her for causing her own issues and saying she's been a mess since she split up with her ex and she was embarrassing herself. I was annoyed because my wife had been really worried about her and our friend didn't seem to care. My wife said I was a bit harsh with her in the car but she also said she agreed generally with what I said but I could have been more delicate with how I said it. AITA for having a go at her. I'm not a prude or against a woman doing whatever she wants but the lack of responsibility and general victim complex has got to me now.